Imagine you're going to the doctor with a sore throat, but instead of giving you some pills, he tells you to gargle goat pee or swallow a whole dead mouse. Yeah, that's the level of medicine you would face back in medieval times. So let me show you the most ridiculous medieval medicine practices. And trust me, the last ones are on the other level of absurdity. Alright, so let's start with some of the grossest, who in their right mind thought this was a good idea, cures of medieval times. So imagine you walk into a medieval pharmacy with a headache. The apothecary looks you up and down and goes, "Oh yes, what you need is some finely ground ancient Egyptian corpse." And you agree. I don't think I'll ever say that the pill tastes bad after this one. For centuries, people straight up ate Egyptian mummies because they thought it had magical healing properties. This stuff was called mumia, and it was used for everything. Headaches, stomach aches, broken bones, you name it. And before you ask, no, they didn't just accidentally stumble on this idea. They actively sought out mummies, imported them, ground them up, and sold them like medieval ibuprofen. Now available at your local plug-ridden pharmacy. Mumia. Side effects may include nausea, death, and the Egyptian gods cursing your bloodline. Wait, weren't those bodies like thousands of years old? Congratulations, you officially have more common sense than medieval doctors. It turns out, it wasn't the only human thing they put in their mouths. Interpret it in any way you want. So let's say you're feeling a little weak or sluggish. All your strength is gone after wearing the codpiece for an entire day. So what's the medieval solution? Just chug up a cup of freshly executed criminal blood. Obviously. Alright, who wants the first sip? People literally lined up after executions to drink blood, because they believed it transferred the strength of the deceased into them. Now let's just take a moment to appreciate the flaw in this logic. You're drinking the blood of a guy who got caught stealing bread. Dude's strength was literally losing, and yet people were like, yes, let me absorb the power of this thief, who just got publicly hanged. I'm gonna get strong! Get back up, we're just at the beginning. Some executioners even turned this into a real side hustle, gathering blood and reselling that justice juice to gym bros of that time, like it was some protein shake with extra iron. And if you manage to survive this potion of power, you're now about to face one of the worst diseases in history, plague, that everyone was terrified of, which makes sense because it wiped out a third of Europe. I'm pretty sure the number would be lower if not for their stupid preventive methods. For example, some people believe that burning a black cat and wearing its bones as a necklace would protect you from the plague. So set your cat on fire and carry its corpse on yourself. Needless to say, it didn't help. This also meant that black cats were extra cursed, which is tragic because they're literally the best cats. Oh, come on now, don't be sad. Ugh, what's that smell? It smells like you keep dead animals at your home. You really need to purify the air here. Luckily, the medieval scientists have the perfect solution for you. Wait, did you think I would give you an air purifier? Hell nah, you're in the medieval times, baby. You're gonna get a burning pigeon. Some people thought the best way to purify the air was to burn a live dove and then sniff the ashes like some kind of medieval Yankee candle. I would love to know the thought process here. Oh, the air is full of disease? Quick, light up a bird. Let's be honest, the only thing getting purified here was your will to live. How are you feeling so far? Oh, you're sick. Drink a cup of this, it will help. Wondering what's this? Oh, it's just warm, golden and freshly brewed urine. Nothing crazy. It was called the urine therapy, and unfortunately it's exactly what it sounds like. Doctors in the Middle Age didn't just examine urine for diagnosis. They tasted it, smelled it, and worst of all, prescribed it as a drink to cure all diseases. Now drink it 3 times a day, it will cure your broken heart. People seriously thought drinking their own pee could cure diseases. And not just medieval people, this idea actually stuck around for centuries. The only good thing about it, it was absolutely free. Oh, your breath smells horribly. Did you eat beans today or something? But not to worry, I've got the perfect medieval solution for you. Urine. But hear me out, this time it's goat urine. Medieval dentists believed that gargling goat urine could cure mouth infections, sore throats, and ironically, bad breath. Because apparently the answer to "my breath smells bad" was "let's make it worse." Just don't go kissing anyone. Your new goat pee aroma might be so strong, it would literally melt everyone around you. And no wonder nobody smiled in medieval paintings. What's that? Still having a sore throat? No worries, I've got just what you need. And wait, I promise it's not urine. Here, take this. It's called Greek white. Unfortunately, it's not some expensive wine, but it's even better. A powdered dog poop. If you walked into a doctor's office back then, you weren't just offered dog poop. You were expected to take it. And people did. Some were even way too excited about it. I just have so many questions. Who was the first person to try this? What exactly were they hoping for? And at what point do you say, yep, dog poop is definitely the cure? And it was not the only magic feature of the poop. If you boiled horse poop in wine, you would get a remedy for plague. Or was it the cause of plague? Doesn't matter, just drink it and see what happens. Oh, he must have needed a higher dose. This might actually be the case when the disease is terrible, but the cure for it is even worse. Alright, enough of eating and drinking what was never meant to be consumed. Instead, let's torture you. Oops, I meant to say treat your hemorrhoids. Imagine this, you're a hard-working medieval peasant. You spent all day hauling sacks of grain, sitting on hard wooden carts, and riding horses with zero cushioning. So naturally, you develop hemorrhoids. Now there are many ways to treat hemorrhoids. Soothing herbs, balms, but those are for the weaklings. We, the medieval doctors, like to go for something more permanent. Drop your pants and brace yourself. It's going to be painful. The solution to swollen veins in your butt was burning them off, like a medieval laser treatment, but with significantly more screaming. You know what? I think I'll just live with it. Pray your head doesn't hurt after this, because if it does, oh, this is gonna be fun. Because there is no better treatment of your headache than trepanation. Or simply put, drilling holes in your skull. Don't worry, it won't hurt for too long. It was a common treatment for all sorts of issues. Migraines, epilepsy, even demonic possession. All medieval doctors would benefit from the last one. And here's the craziest part. Some people actually survived this. Like there are ancient skulls with holes that show signs of healing. Which means people got their heads drilled and just kept on living until the next headache. Honestly, if you survived that, you deserve to live forever. Obviously if the next curse won't kill you. And if by any chance previous medieval practices made you depressed, I know a way to cure that. Oh, you're struggling with mental illness? No worries. We'll just tie you up and dunk you in ice water until you almost drown. Yes, I can feel his depression leaving. He will be so happy after this. So you're feeling better? I feel worse! Who needs journaling, meditation or all of that BS? Just jump into the water and you will be happy again. Well, I'm not sure about the effectiveness of that, but subscribing to this channel increases happiness by a gazillion%. Proven by modern scientists. By the way, how are your teeth looking? Wow, hide it right now. Oh boy, you really need to treat your teeth. You're in luck as I've got the medieval solution just for that. A dead mouse. Somehow, rubbing your teeth with a dead mouse was supposed to cure your toothache. Don't ask me why. I've been asking this myself ever since I found out about it. Honestly, at this point it's better to let your teeth fall out naturally. If you accidentally hurt your leg... Medieval doctors have a solution for you. Now I strongly condemn what will happen next, but it's for educational purposes. You will have to chop off a dog's ear and tie it to your leg, because that's medieval medicine. Bro, I spent the last 48 dog years protecting your home. How did I deserve this? Remember, never ever harm a dog. They are our best friends, not ingredients for magic rituals that don't work. But let's say you didn't break your leg, but just developed a gout. Well, as you can imagine, those brilliant medieval doctors used dead animals to cure gout as well. So let's play a game. What animal do you have to kill to cure gout? Dog, cat, hedgehog, or an owl? Hedgehog? No, dummy, burnt hedgehog was used to grow hair. If you want to cure gout, just wear a dead owl overnight and you'll be as good as new. Or you will wake up with gout and a rotten bird in your bed. Who knows? Okay. Enough of butchering animals for something that has a higher chance of killing you than helping you. Let's talk about the most ridiculous medieval cures. If you can even call them that. The first on the list is actually kinda cool. You get to see real kings. But here is a catch. You have to be sick with a nasty form of tuberculosis, scrofula, that makes your lymph nodes swell up like golf balls. People actually believed that kings had magical healing powers. You didn't need any herbs or any medicine, just a king patting you on the head. And a lot of wishful thinking. Imagine being a king and having thousands of disease-ridden peasants lining up to be touched. It sounds kind of wrong, I know. So, how many more do I have to... About 3000, your majesty. Oh dear god. Surprise, surprise, it didn't work and had a high potential of killing the king instead. Did it ever happen to you that you accidentally fell on a sword and hurt yourself? No, just me? Anyways, if someone injured you in a battle, the best way to save you wouldn't be to clean and seal the wound. No, did you forget it's Middle Ages, dummy? Doctors would try and heal the sword that injured you instead. Shh, there, little sword. Be healed. I'll take good care of you.
Tell my wife that she was right. I should have just been a farmer.
The logic behind this? Sympathetic magic. They believed the weapon and the wound were connected, so if you treated the sword, the injury would magically heal. Do I have to say people just bled to death while their swords got the best treatment money could buy? It seems to me that medieval doctors weren't real doctors, but just crazy scientists who liked to torture people in the worst ways possible. Because how else would you explain this next practice? So let's just say you have a sore throat, and eating dog poop didn't help you. What should you do? I've got a perfect solution for you. Open your mouth wider. I'll just put this mold in your mouth real quick, and the pain will go away, if you don't die, of course. Wait, some medieval doctors genuinely believed that transferring a disease to an animal could cure it. And for sore throats, the cure was shoving a live mole down your throat, so it could absorb your sickness. Still hurts, huh? No worries, I've got a second mole. And if the mole didn't fix your sore throat, well, congrats, you probably just choked to death. Let's go back to treating plague. If drinking boiled horse poop and burning your cat didn't cure your plague, this last practice will definitely help you. All you have to do is sit in a sewer for a few hours. During the Black Death, people were so desperate for a cure that they believed breathing in worse smells could drive out the plague. Why? Because of miasma theory. They believed that bad smells caused disease. So obviously the solution was to overwhelm the plague with even filthier air. Not only did this fail to cure the plague, it probably gave people even more diseases. So the next time you complain about modern healthcare, remember, at least your doctor isn't trying to cure you with dead mice, live moles, or sitting in literal shit. Honestly, I'm amazed humans made it past the Middle Ages. We shouldn't be here.